So I'm just going to provide a couple of tips, kind of meta as far as practicing this jump. So let me talk about the bind here. I actually have a bind that makes it easier to teleport back to where you are. So this bind is very useful. It's kind of similar to what a KZ server does when you teleport to the area before a section that you need to try over and over again. So for us, this jump is what we need to try over and over again. So I'll show you the bind. Opening your console and typing in git pause exec, and then you'll have this command. If you don't want to use your auto exec, you can go ahead and just type in bind whatever key you want. I put it to T in this example, and executing that. And when you press T or whatever key that you set your bind to, you will teleport back to this position. So back to meta tips about how to practice this jump. When you start to find yourself failing over and over again and just getting into a frustration ball where you're so frustrated that you don't want to continue, you're getting dizzy because you keep teleporting back to the same place and making the same mistake over and over again. So in that case, what I recommend doing is maybe just to develop that confidence that you can hit it. So here's one. This will also do the same thing, exactly the same thing that cat jump does, pretty much, in allowing you to get to cat quickly from the window. Just a regular jump and then crouch onto this stack of bricks will allow you to do it. And then a jump crouch into that window. Very simple, much easier, does the same thing. And you'll notice that even when you fail this jump, you have a much easier opportunity trying to try it again. Don't need to walk all the way back to the windowsill here or jump up here. You just need to go back on the windowsill, hit the jump. Okay. Oh, my movement was really bad there, but you want to kind of crouch jump into that window a little bit more. Like that. And you'll find that that jump is so much more predictable and it's so much easier to hit. But the concept of jumping at the last second possible is the important part, and you don't have to worry about strafe jumping or any of that. And you'll see pros do this as well. So this is a good jump just to know that you can rotate faster. And if the cat jump is really frustrating you, you can use that as a little bit of a break to prove that you can still hit jumps in general. Another thing I found that kind of helps me is when I fail the jump, for example, like that, I just go over here to the bench and then jump back on without using my bind. This just gives you a little bit of that confidence so you can build it and realize that at least I can hit this simple jump from the bench into the window, so you're not constantly getting tilted and not being able to hit the same jump over and over again. Let's say I hit it, right? If I hit it, I just go up. I do something like that. Just a little routine. You can see my movement's not too great there. So in this, you can also practice your other movement that you need to know anyways in Mirage. Okay, so that about wraps it up for the concepts I wanted to talk about in this video. Hopefully it can help you hit the cat jump more consistently and also develop the intuition so where you can do it without even thinking. And that's the goal here, right? For any jump in CSGO, for any movement, for any mechanic, you shouldn't even really need to think about it. Your brain should be thinking about game sense and stuff and high level decisions. So you don't want to be thinking about these small movement mistakes. But without practicing, without getting extremely ingrained in your mind, it's going to take a while to develop that intuition. And hopefully this video can provide an approach to getting that intuition so that you can succeed in this jump in your competitive games or wherever you want to apply it. That about wraps it up for this video. This was Kabi, and I'll see you in the next one.
Okay, let's say for example they throw a cat smoke and let's say for example they throw a cat smoke and they are coming off the corner of it. Okay, let's say for example they throw the cat smoke. Okay, really quickly. Okay, let's say for example they throw a cat smoke here, right? And you're trying to punish them for it. So let's say for example they throw a cat smoke. Okay, and then let's say for example, like one example, they throw a cat smoke here. All right, so, and you're going for a pick like